morning. This is your breakfast news from AYOGEN online television. I am Chiwetalu Agu. Here are the headlines. On our local news this morning, why we cannot legalize cannabis in Nigeria, says the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA. Boss Marwa. National unrest. Obasanjo tells Nigerians to be hopeful. On our political news this morning, ADC hint on 2023 presidential ticket for Mugalu. On our 2023 regarding the 2023 presidency election, zoning president VP tickets may destroy PDP BOT chairman Jibrin wants. On our business news today, winners emerge in UBA savings promo. On our sport news today, this is a setback. Phoenix says react to Nigerians Lost to CAR. On our health news today, penis enlargement creams don't work, have side effects on physicians' ones. On our foreign news today, Nobel Prize winner UN Chief Guterres congratulates journalist Reza Muratov. On our entertainment news today, Chiwetalu Agu finally released from Nigerian Army custody. So full details coming up next. Why we cannot legalize cannabis in Nigeria? NDLEA boss Marwa. Retired Brigadier General Buba Marwa, Chairman, National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA, has said cannabis cannot be legalized because drugs has been the driver of high crime rates and violent killings. According to research, Marwa Trade Agency's Director Media and Advocacy, Mr. Femi Babafemi, on Friday in Abuja, said in developing or third world countries, drug is the escalator of life programs on war. He warned that the population of Nigerians hooked on cannabis alone was more than the population of Portugal, Greece, or the Republic of Benin, and Nigerians cannot afford to toy with the grim reality of the danger of legalizing cannabis. He stressed that all the needed infrastructure to monitor and control drugs was still far from being in place. We have seen narcos terrorism in Colombia and Mexico, where drug cartels and law enforcement themselves are onto powerful, if not more powerful than the state. So there are real cases where not scenarios of where and how illicit substances played a role in the society's rapid descent into chaos and teetering on the brink of a failed state. So the pertinent question for us today is, has drugs played any role in the festering insecurity in Nigeria? The answer is yes. Of this, we have ample evidence. Cannabis sativa is the most abused of an illicit drugs. And from the findings of the National Drugs Survey of 2018, it is becoming a national albatross, he said. Marwa further warned people to stop treating cannabis like some sweet candy without any side effects because the repercussions outweighed the volunteered benefits. He maintained that legalizing cannabis cultivation for a country such as Nigeria would not do any good. National unrest. Obasanjo tells Nigeria to be hopeful in the face of the many challenges facing the nation. Former President Olusegun Obasanjo has urged Nigerians to be hopeful, saying the country would not be destroyed by the myriads of challenges confronting her. Obasanjo, who expressed fear that Nigerian youth may show resistance if they were pushed to the wall, declared that his faith in a better Nigeria remains unshakable. The former president declared that this during the opening of Abeokuta Window on America at the Olusegun Obasanjo Presidential Library, OOPL, Abeokuta, the Ogun State capital. Abeokuta Window on America is a type of American space located in over 150 countries worldwide, set up to engage Nigerian youth in learning about American culture, history, and politics. The space is set up at the Youth Center of the OOPL in partnership with U.S. Consulate in Nigeria. Delivering his keynote address at the event, Obasanjo expressed optimism that no matter what the country is currently going through, evil would not triumph over good. The former president, who was represented by the deputy coordinator of the OOPL, Mr. Ayodele Aderiwale, said, whatever may be the problem or challenges currently confronting Nigeria today, I assure you they are not the problems on the attack, and they are actually problems on the retreat. My faith in Nigeria remains unshakable. My optimism about the future is resounding. Some may wonder how the future is to be rescued. I see hope in the determination, resilience, and indomitable spirit of Nigerians. I see hope in their resistance, in the zeal, commitment, and courage of the face of adversity. I see hope in the boundless and incurable optimism of the young Nigerians. I see hope in the willingness of Nigerians, young and old, who are resistant with all their might to the evil that are being perpetrated. I see hope in the unwavering conduct and uncompromising drive of Nigerians in demanding a democratic process. I see hope in the ingenuity and infinite creativity of Nigerians. I see hope in the youth and young, for our tomorrow lies in them. On our political news this morning, ADC ends on 2023 presidential ticket for Moghalu. The African Democratic Congress, ADC, has given an hint on its presidential flag bearer for the 2023 general elections. The national chairman, Ralph Nwosu, spoke on Friday in Abuja after Professor Kingsley Moghalu joined the platform. In his remarks, Nwosu said Nigeria needs servants and dedicated leaders like Moghalu in the seat of power. We welcome you proudly because you are a distinguished Nigeria, the party leader added. He noted that Moghalu found his way to where he truly belongs, assuring that the IDC will partner with patriotic citizens to build the country. The aspirant, a former Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, is one of the third first leaders. The lawyer and political economist was the presidential candidate of the Young Progressives Party, YPP, in 2019. Moghalu recently served as special envoy of the United Nations on post-COVID development finance for Africa. He was elected member of the board of directors of the Academic Council on the United Nations System, ACUNS, in June. The ADC fielded Professor Pat Otomi and late Obadiah Malafia as its presidential election candidate in 2007 and 2019 respectively. Like Moghalu, Malafia, a vocal critic of the federal government, served as CBN deputy governor. On our second headlines for on politics news this morning, 2023 zoning president VP ticket may destroy PDP BOT chairman. Jibrin warns. The People's Democratic Party, PDP Board of Trustees, BOT, has said the zoning of the party's presidential ticket may destroy the party. Walid Jibrin, the chairman of the PDP BOT, said party leaders should be cautious in handling the zoning of the party's presidential ticket and other elective offices. He disclosed this while addressing journalists at PDP's National Secretariat in Abuja. Jibrin said PDP BOT was ready to assist the party's leadership in ensuring peace ahead of the elective convention. According to Jibrin, we are not talking about the zoning of the offices of the President, Vice President, Senate President, or Speaker of the House of Representatives yet. Zoning can mar or destroy our party, but by the grace of God, we will not allow it to happen. What can I say is that we should never be personal, because when you want to be personal, the issue of disunity will come. The BOT met today in our continuous commitment to bring peace and unity to this party. On our business news this morning, winners emerge in UBA savings promo. Pan-African International Institution, United Bank of Africa PLC, says it has rewarded its customers in its bumper savings promo in line with its commitment towards prioritizing its customers' financial well-being as well as boosting savings culture in Nigeria. A statement from the bank on Friday said that since it commenced the promo in 2020, over 200 winners had emerged from the initiative that continued to reward loyalty and encourage customers to cultivate savings habits and that help to set afloat, especially during challenging times. It stated that the promo was open to account holders of the bank from the 6 geographical zones in Nigeria, and customers only needed to open a UBA bumper account and save a minimum of 5,000 in a month to qualify. The more multiples of 5,000 naira they said, the higher their chances of winning cash prizes and other juicy benefits, it stated. According to the bank, the electronic raffle draw, which was the 7th since inception, was witnessed by relevant regulatory bodies, including the National Lottery Regulatory Commission and Commissioner Consumer Protection Council, who were on ground to ensure transparency and accountability. It added that winners that emerged that day included Olunwa Abros, who won the star prize of 2 million naira, Sahid Adedunro, who won 1.2 million naira rent for a year, and Adewumi Shobowale, who won 500,000 naira shopping allowance. On our sport news this morning, this is a setback. Pinnick reacts to Nigerians Lost to CAR. President of the Nigerian Football Federation, FFF, Amaju Pinnick, has expressed his shock at the 1-0 defeat to the Central African Republic, CAR, in a World Cup qualifying match on Thursday. Pinnick described it as a setback, but insists the Super Eagles will exact revenge in the reverse fixture this weekend. Janet Rose's men lost to a team 90 spots below them in the FIFA rankings. It was also Nigerians' first defeat on home soil in a World Cup qualifier in 40 years. In a statement, Pinnick said this result has been a huge shock, especially after the NFF provided everything necessary to make the team comfortable and focused on the task at hand, even going the extra mile in a number of areas. This is a setback which can be quickly reversed, and the Nigerian spirit is what will take to Cameroon. The NFF is the backing team to retain a strong hold on the strong and quality to the knockout place. CAR hosts Nigeria on Sunday in Douala. On our health news this morning, penis enlargement creams don't work, have side effects, physicians warns. A health expert, Dr. Aigbe Egosa, has cautioned Nigerians against using penis enlargement creams, noting that such creams do not increase the size but also have side effects. Egosa, however, said some techniques, including weight loss, may help a man's penis to appear bigger because of the reduction of fat around the base of the penis and the belly size, but stressed that such techniques do not need to increase the size. He explained that the penile enlargement creams or injectables are used in children that have small penile and are going for surgery, but noted that they are used for a short period and have some side effects. No cream works in adults. It's a scam and people are falling for it. Generally, it grows within puberty and stops around the age of 18 years. If it is to grow even after this time, then my grandfather's penis will be as long as a rope. The physician said some men believe that their penis is small either because of what they have seen on or what their partners are telling them. Meanwhile, he noted that the majority of men who think so actually have normal size. There are some pills that enhance erections. The stronger the erection, the bigger and even longer. This has not increased the size, but also enhanced them to have a good erection, he added. On our foreign news this morning, Nobel Peace Prize, United Nations Chief Guterres congratulates journalist Ressa Muratov. United Nations UN General Secretary Antonio Guterres has congratulated two journalists, Maria Ressa and Dmitry Muratov, for winning the 2021 Nobel Peace Prize. The UN chief noted that the award was a recognition that a free press was essential for peace, justice, sustainable development, and human rights. Philippines Reza is chief executive and co-founder of the news outline Rappler. Russia Muratov is the co-founder and editor-in-chief of Novaya Gazeta newspaper. Guterres said society can't be free and fair without journalists who investigate wrongdoings, bring information to citizens, hold leaders accountable, and speak truth to power. The ex-Prime Minister of Portugal condemned the growing violence and harassment against journalists in person and online. Free and independent journalism is our greatest ally in combating misinformation and disinformation, he stressed, following stories of critical Filipino President Rodrigo Duterte and his drugs war. The 58-year-old faced multiple criminal charges and investigations. Ressa was arrested for alleged crimes related to the exercise of her profession and subjected to a campaign of gendered online threat and harassment. The ex-lead investigative journalist for Asia and CNN of aired at ABC-CBN News and Current Affairs was among journalists named in 2018 as Times Magazine Person of the Year. Muratov's newspaper has remained consistent in checking the President Vladimir Putin's admission. Novata Gazeta too has faced threats and harassment over reports, including coverage of human rights abuses in Chechnya. The prestigious prize came a day after the 15th anniversary of the killing of Anna Politkovskaya, one of 6 murdered Novaya Gazeta reporters. On entertainment news today, Chiwetalu Agu finally released from the Nigerian Army custody. Nollywood veteran actor Chiwetalu Agu has been released by the Nigerian Army. The actor was arrested by troops for wearing Biafra clothing. He was reportedly sharing food to less privileged persons wearing Biafran regalia when government forces them to stop him at Upper Iweka Road, Onitsha. Agu was approached by 2 soldiers who wrestled him to the ground and dragged him away. Speaking on the incident, Brigadier General Onyema Nwakachukwu, the Director of Army Public Relations, said the veteran actor was apprehended for inciting members of the public and soliciting support for the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. However, actress Chizi Alichi, while giving an update on the actor's arrest in a post via her Instagram account, said he has finally been released. Chiwetalu Agu has been released. He is safe and sound. All thanks to God and everyone that's contributed in one way or the other, she wrote. And that will be that on our Breakfast News. We'll be right back. Stay with us. Welcome back. Highlights of our breakfast news this morning. On our local news, why we cannot legalize cannabis in Nigeria. And the LEA boss says Marwa. National unrest. Obasanjo tells Nigerians to be hopeful. On our political news this morning, ADC hint on 2023 presidential ticket for Mugalu. Regarding the 2023 general election, zoning precedent, VP tickets may destroy PDP, BOT chairman Jibrin warns. On our business news this morning, winners emerge in UBA savings promo. On our sport news this morning, this is a setback. Pinnick reacts to Nigerians Lost to CAR. On our health news this morning, penis enlargement creams don't work but have side effect, physician warns. On our foreign news this morning, Nobel Peace Prize winner, UN Chief Guterres congratulates journalist Ressa Muratov. On our entertainment news this morning, Chiwetalu Agu finally released from Nigerian Army custody. So that will be that on our breakfast news this morning. I hope you enjoyed watching. I want you to continue to subscribe on our AYOGEN online television on YouTube, and like and follow our Facebook page and our Instagram page. Do have a great day. I am Akonjola Oluwatosin Esther. Stay blessed.
I want to tell you my story. Listen attentively, no be small thing. Oh, Jack Roti Nigbanyo, Taman no suku, Tico so walk, what to Sonya. Baba me gwin ya jugi digon, ye me gwin ya jugi digon. Ama Tony Baba Ngola, Tony Mama Ngolo Lowa. As of when we know why you, and we know wow. Want to do a gari, to fit is in oh, damn, no, you buy my day barrio. Afodano, they me talk about your palo, a Jehovah, only born.